honestly, I've been meaning to make this video for months, and I just haven't had the mental capacity to do it. So, here I am. We already announced on social media a while ago at 12 weeks that we are expecting, and that's exciting. We do have more information that we will be sharing, me and my husband together, in another video, because y'all, it's been a roller coaster already, and right now I'm at 15 weeks and I have a lot on my mind, but I'm just really excited to have this video out because it was really sweet telling friends and family that we are expecting. So Seth and I found out we were pregnant in March. I don't really know the date. I think it was like March 18th. Doesn't really matter. I was out in the garden and I had just planted some seeds and I was starting to see them kind of like come to the world. It was so cute. They're like little sprouts. My lettuce now is just like beautiful and large and full, and I can't believe it was ever this big, but it made me think, if you believe in, God, I felt like the Lord had spoke to me while I was looking at these little sprouts, and it was like, yeah, big things come from small seeds. And like, I don't know, it's hard to explain because like the way God talks to me is more so in feelings and less in specific words. It's more like, I feel like this is speaking to me on a personal level, watching these seeds grow and thinking about being pregnant. I don't know, it was weird. It was just out of nowhere. Felt like I needed to go take a pregnancy test. I had kind of thought for a couple weeks after the day I ovulated that I might be pregnant. We weren't really trying. We just weren't not trying. It's really hard to explain, but basically, we didn't care. Whatever happened, happened. We weren't actively trying. We knew we were financially kind of okay enough to have a baby. If that happened, we just wanted to give the Lord everything. And we felt the Lord had called us in October to get off the pill. I thought it was because of my mental health. It definitely helped to get off the pill. I might make a video on all of that and why I got off the pill. It was not to get pregnant. It was just to get my head right because I was not okay mentally. So when I got off the pill, I was like, oh my gosh, this was God like telling me to get off the pill because it was messing with my mental health. It was making me depressed. I didn't even realize it was doing that. And a week after I had gotten off the pill, I felt like myself, like my 19-year-old self. I had been dealing with this for 4 years and not realized it was that problem. Anyway, so didn't really think anything of it until that day, and I took a test at about 3:30, kind of unaware that Seth was going to be home. I keep burping, sorry, that's a pregnancy symptom. And I wasn't really thinking it was going to say positive, so I was just like, whatever. I'm going to take this test, I'll just like clear it out of my head, because I keep thinking the last 2 weeks, like, I might be pregnant, and I just kind of, I want to just like nip this in the bud if I'm not. So I pee on the stick, and I put it on the side of the tub, and Seth comes home, and so I come out to say hi to him, and we're talking about his day, and he's sitting on the bed taking his shoes off, and I glance over at the test thinking, it's not time yet. And it's also really early to be testing, so I don't even know if this is going to be accurate. And I saw a plus, and I was just like... And Seth must have seen the weirdest face, because almost like I saw a bug or something, because I was just like... And he's like, what? What did I say? He thought, because he was talking about his day, and I just wasn't listening at that point. And I was like, I thought I saw something, but I'll give it a couple more minutes. And he's like, did you take a pregnancy test? Because usually, like, I act a little weird whenever I think I might be pregnant. I feel like he's, at this point, 4 years of marriage, he's figured it out. how I look when I'm taking a pregnancy test. Like, I'm just like, am I pregnant? Am I not? It's a little scary, but it's also exciting. I don't know. Anyway, I was like, yeah, I didn't think anything of it, but yeah. And he's like, oh, okay. And I could tell he's starting to get a little like, either she's messing with me or this is real. And he like doesn't know how to like make any sort of comment in the moment. So I went over in like to the side of the tub, and I mean pretty quickly saw it was a plus, and I was like, wait, hold on 1 second. I forgot how pregnancy tests work. And I got out the instructions because I was just like, does this, I think plus means you're pregnant. Plus means you're pregnant. But that would be so silly if I just didn't read the instructions and didn't know how that worked. So I get out this huge, I mean, they make it super dummy proof, I know. And like when you get out the instructions, it's not like a quick little, this is this and this is this. It's like way too much information. And I'm like, okay, I just need to know what is positive and what's negative. I guess I could have seen it on the box, but at that point my brain was shut off. I was kind of panicking, kind of excited, I didn't even know. I just really didn't know. Seth just stared at it, was like, what? Like, is this positive? Is this negative? What does this mean? And so we're both looking at the instructions, and sure enough, it's positive. And I'm mad because the way I take pregnancy tests, I don't know why. I pee in a cup and then I just dip the stick in there. TMI, I know. But I had dumped the pee. So if I would have been able to have kept the pee, I could have checked with the second test that was a digital one, and it would say pregnant or not pregnant. It would confirm it. Rarely you get a positive, or like a false positive, but I just was like, what are the odds? And I had to go. So like I was about to go see a client, and I almost wanted to cancel, but I was just like, no, I mean, I have to store up my pee, I have to drink some more water, and I'm gonna have to take that test later. So I don't even know what happened in that lesson that I was teaching. The two girls that I was teaching, piano to, probably was like, what is wrong with her? She's like a space cadet today. I'm like, I might be pregnant. I think I'm pregnant. I think I'm pregnant. And I don't know what Seth was doing in that time. I got home and he was playing video games, so maybe he wasn't as phased as I thought. So I took another pregnancy test, and it was absolutely pregnant. And I couldn't believe how clearly it was like, you're dang pregnant, even though it's early to tell. Hindsight, I know why, but we will let you know. We will tell you in another video why. So yeah, once we knew, the hardest thing was feeling like I wasn't pregnant, didn't feel pregnant. The only thing that I was noticing was the breathlessness, and that was mild. Like, I thought maybe I should just start working out again. It just was totally mild, undetected, no nausea. I was about 4 weeks pregnant at the time, and then just thinking, the nausea is supposed to come soon. It's like when you know you're gonna get the flu, like you've been exposed to the flu. It's like, this is coming. My future is written. So that was a little weird. I felt great. I felt fine. I was like, maybe I'm gonna be not without nausea. And about 7 weeks, I had nausea. The reason you're here is us telling the family. It was super sweet. And I had to tell my parents first because we were going on a trip with them for a show of mine, like the week before Easter. So we told Seth's parents the weekend of Easter, but we told my parents before because I knew I was gonna either have a symptom. I hadn't had symptoms yet. I felt really weird, but I didn't know if I was gonna show symptoms and my mom was gonna figure it out. So it was just like, I just didn't want them to figure it out and us not get to announce it. So we just took a pin that said, I'm a big sister. So whenever I was a 2-year-old, my sister came into the world. And my aunt got me this little pin that says, "I'm a big sister." And so I don't know why I still had it, but I did, and I thought it was really sweet. And so with Charlie, she was with us on the trip, and she was at the hotel. I had Seth put this little pin on Charlie's bandana so that when she came out to greet my mom and dad while we were unloading all the gear, they would see this. Hindsight, it was a little too much. It was a little too much for her to sit still because she loves her grandma and grandpa so much. So she ran out. Seth like let her run to them, and then she's jumping and she's moving, and so they aren't really reading her like badge. They don't ever do that. That would be weird. So I had to be like, I think it says something on her thing, and so it took a minute. I think my mom read it first. Anyway, it was really sweet, and here's the video. I think she says something. I think she has something written on her. Do you want to read it?
She has something written on her?
Something's written on her.
Where?
What? Are you kidding? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
No. She's getting a puppy.
We got her a dog too.
Then I'm out of breath. I did tell my friend Tori, who lives in Nashville, on FaceTime, and she freaked out.
No way!
I know.
Oh my gosh! Yes! Whoa!
You're gonna be an aunt! And then we told Seth's parents the weekend after. And I think, so Seth and I had taken a picture. We decided to take graduation pictures because his dad had suggested that we take graduation pictures. He got us a grad cap and gown for Christmas and said he wanted graduation pictures. So we went to our school campus. That wasn't our school campus anymore because we had already graduated. And our roommate took pictures of us in our cap and gowns, but we used it as a way to announce that we were pregnant to them. And we also posted it. That's what we used to post on social media, that we were pregnant. So here's the pictures. And so when we said, hey, we finally got graduation pictures, they came over and Seth was showing them on his phone until it got to the slide that said, I think it said 2 year, or you saw it, the slide that said 4 years, 2 degrees, 1 baby. And this is the video.
And what does it say? Oh, yep. What?
One baby.
Say.
Why? What do you mean? A Charlie? Charlie?
No.
No, are you pregnant?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Wow.
Yep. Seth Cowley.
It was a surprise.
Yes.
We're about a month.
Congratulations. I'm gonna be the front.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Did you show him the picture? There's a pregnancy test picture.
Oh, yeah, there's another one.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Then I think we ended up telling my sister and her husband that same weekend because they were finally able to visit from Kansas City. And they are the best at reacting. They're I feel like if I could rate the reactions, my sister's at the top, my mom's at the second, and then my brother-in-law Ben is the third. And everyone else, they just kind of were like, what? Oh, wow. Like, I don't know. It's not really about that, but still. I had a lot of fun with Kinsey.
I think you're pregnant. You're pregnant.
I swear to God.
Open the present!
Oh my.
Open the present! You're freaking kidding me!
April Fools, but
We're 3 days late for that. It's a late April Fool's joke. What? Plot twist? What? Wait, where's Ben? Does he know? I don't know where
No.
he is.
Nope, he does not know.
I'm gonna show. I'm gonna scare him.
Just put him in the. I know!
What?
It's not me! Did you think it was her?
No, I didn't think it was her. But what?
Wait, this is like
Like for real? Or like plot
No,
twist?
I'm
This is a
plot
this is
twist.
a trick.
It's a trick, Joe. No, it's real.
Her little great man.
It's a sesame
Are
seed.
you gonna name her Kinsey?
Phoebo.
Phoebo.
I was
That's a
thinking-
good one.
I was thinking.
That's kind of unique.
And then that same weekend, we were going to my grandparents for Easter. And so we were able to tell my grandma and grandpa and the whole family, but they weren't very like, I don't know, they just were like, what? What? This is weird. Okay. We just had a baby in the family. My aunt just gave birth to her first son. And so it was kind of like, well, we just did this. So I don't know. It was a little bit less than what I thought, but it was still good.
You having a baby? Are you? It's not a food baby?
Not a food baby.
Oh, good. But we'll have somebody to play with.
Yeah.
What's this? Oh, it's a diaper. Yeah. Plot twist, huh? What's that? You're pregnant? You silly thing! Oh, good Lord! Oh my!
She's not pregnant.
Take it
I know, but see, Earl
be
just
Earl, yeah.
Earl just
And she just
how
had a
is that?
kid.
Oh my gosh! Okay, yeah. Oh,
It's a
wow.
plot twist.
Yeah.
And I
I feel really loved. I feel really covered. And I feel the Lord in every step of the way. And anytime I feel scared or like I'm not going to be able to do this, I just have to remember Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. And that calms me down quite a bit. But also worship music and lots of prayer time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We have another one coming out very soon with another really fun announcement. And so I am working on that now and this one because I have been so kind of behind /sick/ I think I just was unmotivated to do anything. I've kind of enjoyed being somewhat unemployed at this point because I've been able to sleep at like 2 o'clock after lunch and stuff like that. I'm kind of the laziest pregnant woman you'll ever meet, especially in her second trimester. You'd think that I was running around and doing all this stuff, but I've had it's kind of been more of a blessing than anything else. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me. If you want to find out the second announcement and you aren't already on social media, aren't already following me on social media, you can follow me here if you want to go ahead and find out. But you should also just subscribe so you can watch the videos and get notified. So thanks for watching.